Hi there, my name's Erik and I'm a solo developer creating an atmospheric diorama building game. This is ShantyTown. In this game you place objects down one at a time to construct a little neighborhood. Then you take a photo of it and move on to the next location to do it again, this time with a different set of items and a different result. There are a few of these cozy building games on Steam, and there's a strong desire for this type of game. Undoubtedly, a big part of the appeal for these games is the vibe. And I spent a lot of work making sure the lighting, shadows, colors, and models all create the correct mood. Of course, you can customize that mood a bit by changing the weather and lighting, but they're all still a bit in line with what you might expect for this type of a game, and in this setting. It's not quite as overtly cute as, say, Tiny Glade is, as there's a hint of a darker side as well, which I kinda like. To fully immerse the player into a scene, I knew I needed to have dynamic music. I thought I'd spend a bit of time here trying to explain how I created my dynamic music, if you want to do something similar, or just curious how the process works. So settle in and let's get started. As I mentioned in a previous devlog, I didn't want to just add any music that was good enough. I wanted something special that would resonate with players long after they finished the game. To do that, I teamed up with the prolific vaporwave artist Macroblink to create a custom, handcrafted soundtrack for ShantyTown. Music is so powerful at adding emotion that having the wrong type of music can completely change the feeling of a scene. So how could I, a solo developer with no musical skills,
I have literally no musical ability,
explain what kind of music I'm looking for to a professional? I feel like I don't even have the right vocabulary to explain what type of music this game needs. So for this task, I worked with him using the medium I did know best, visuals. I knew each location would have its own song, so for each one, I created a bit of an art board, something that explained what the location was about and its place in the game. I then shared some concept art and screenshots so he could have a visual idea of what the place was before starting to draft a song. Here are some examples. This is the Swamp Pumps. This is Crosswaters. This is the Shrine. Then we went through the map to make sure the different locations that were nearby each other shared instruments, so that the evolution of music while you were playing the game would flow well. There is a bit of a problem in that songs generally have a runtime of just a few minutes, but when players play the game, it could take 10, 20, even up to 40 minutes to finish a single map, depending on how chill the player is. So I needed to create a system where the song would have a large amount of variety as it looped throughout the play session, no matter what stage of the map they're in. I also wanted to make sure this whole system was as simple as possible, so that it would work in all the maps in all situations. The idea that I came up with is to have a global variable called music intensity that has a scale of 1 to 100. Whenever you place an item that affects a building, the music intensity increases slightly, and when a building upgrades, it increases quite a bit. Then, the music intensity slowly ticks down, so if you're just sitting to admire your creation, the music should slow down as well. And that's pretty much it. But then comes the tricky part, making the music actually evolve dynamically. Macroblank gave me the tracks cut up into instruments, along with a guide of how they're pieced together in the actual song. I recreated these songs in Fmod, an external audio mixing software that connects to the Unreal Engine easily. After I recreated the actual song, I looked for sections that seemed similar and repeatable and tried to overlay these into loops using multi-instrument boxes that would play random segments each time. I then looked at what elements I could consider highlights or that add complexity to the song and made those only play or fade in at higher music intensities. I tried to stagger instruments at different levels so that the song would keep growing as intensity rises. Often I made different sections of the song unlock at higher intensity levels so you can really feel that progress, both in the game and in the music. I had to create custom setups for every song, balanced to the length of the map, how many items were available to place and upgrade, and the song's structure itself, and much more. I think it all came together really nicely. The music really sets a nice tone for the locations and brings a unique feeling to each time you play. If you want to try it out yourself, check it out on Steam. There's a demo out now. See if you can find the moments of transition in a song from one section to another. But that's all for now. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.